Hi everybody and welcome back to Apnin News. Now, doing this video today, and this is the kind of thing that being a Brit, and I am as English can be, okay, that we moan about all the time. And this never happens to us, but we always like to have a moan, the English. It's what we're famous for, moan and whinge and bitch and whine on a regular basis. And when I saw this press release I got sent by ICE, I think it was just, it was sent to me 19 hours ago. Okay, and this is the title of it. And when I saw it, it was absolutely unbelievable. I couldn't even believe it. It would be possible to happen. Okay, and this is what the title was. Criminal illegal alien kills 8-year-old girl in suspected drunk driving crash in Newsom's Sanctuary of California. That was the title. And I thought, well, us Brits, we complain on a daily, weekly, monthly and yearly basis about our government, how useless or incompetent Keir Starmer is, how useless our Home Office is under the current stewardship and the previous Home Secretary. Oh, she was useless. I mean, she was really bad. Okay, and we complain on a regular basis about the police, the court system and the prisons. That's our three of our biggest whines and bitches. And then I read this story, okay, and I thought, we've got no room to complain whatsoever, right? And I find this unbelievable, right? So, I'll go through it. ICE have lodged an arrest detainer for, I'm not even pronounce his name right, Brian Alva Rodriguez, criminal illegal alien, legal immigrant at the end of the day, okay, from Guatemala, suspected, remember suspected, not been convicted of anything, could still be innocent, of driving under the influence and causing a deadly collision that killed an 8-year-old girl in the San Diego, California area. I'm sure it's nice and warm there at the moment. According to local reports, Alva Rodriguez was driving a 2005 Toyota Tacoma. How on earth did he get a driving licence in the first place if he's illegal? I'd like to know that. Maybe somebody can comment and tell me. With a 24-year-old passenger when he recklessly crossed over the solid double yellow line into oncoming traffic and collided head-on with a 2018 Toyota Camry. 5 victims were transported to area hospitals by helicopter while 3 others were taken by ambulance. Tragically, an 8-year-old girl died. And that is a absolute travesty. You know, if you can see the picture behind me. Right, see the girl, this one here, she's 8 years old as it happens. Okay, so, you know, it's not a great thing. Now, it goes on to say, this criminal illegal alien has a history of driving under the influence. In 2020, he was arrested for driving under the influence. In 2021, he was arrested again for driving under the influence and charged with a hit and run. So I'm going to ask a simple question. If you've got a guy that's got 2 previous DUIs, been involved in a hit and run, why is he still in the country? You know, if that was in the UK, they'd be up in arms over it. Okay, so the question is, technically he's breaking the law every day that he's been in the country, but he's been caught drink driving on 3 times. Okay, he's done a hit and run before this, and he's still in the country? Come on. You know, I always thought, you know, America was the country of tough love. You know, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but that's what I always thought. Right. Then it goes on, and this somebody can explain this to me. Okay, this is why I mentioned a bit about our police and our court systems earlier this week. Okay, so put that aside for a moment, and this is something I can't understand. Earlier this week, ICE announced they lodged an immigration detainer with the San Diego Sheriff's Office for Hector Balderas, whatever. Okay, another illegal immigrant from Mexico, after his arrest for a felony hit and run yet again. What is it with South Americans doing hit and runs? Whatever happened to the days? You cause an accident, you stop. You try and help the person that you've injured. You know, that's just, tell me wrong. Am I wrong? That's human decency. Surely you'd like people to treat you in that way. If it was on the other foot, surely you'd want them to stop for you. Okay, my book, attempted murder or murder, not hit and run, murder. Okay, from Mexico. After his arrest for a felony hit and run that killed Aiden Antonio Torres de Paz, an 11-year-old boy, another kid killed, on Thanksgiving morning, California rejected the ICE detainer. So this is my question. Forget about all the political BS and everything, because I'm sure California is going to be a Democrat state. I don't actually know. I haven't actually looked. I'm making an assumption and guess. Should they be rejecting them? Should they be saying, no, we're not going to hand them over? Because surely this shouldn't be about politics, because this is what it's going to be about. It's going to be about nothing other than politics at the end of the day. Okay, so what they're basically saying here, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, if anybody wants to disagree with me, you can put it in the comments down below. I will respond to you, guaranteed I will. Okay, but the state of California are happy to release him back into the general public. You know, if he gets convicted, is that really? How would you like it? And this is what I'd say to the state governor. How about next time that person, it's a kid, and that's your child or your grandchild? Okay, because that's somebody's kid or grandchild, and you're refusing, and you're happy to release them back in. Now, I know people are going to say that's me being downright manipulative and nasty, and it is. I'm not going to dispute that. It really is. But at the end of the day, ICE are part of the government. They're part of Homeland Security. Okay. Is there an argument that these states that are doing this, because I know New York's a classic one for doing it as well, that they should be taking the politics out of it, and if a detainer is sent in, they should be accepting it and then handing the person over soon as they've done their time. And if they don't do, and if they get found not guilty, they hand them over still anyway. So let us know what you think in the comments down below. But for now, thanks for listening. If you've enjoyed the video, please do give us a like and share. But otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll speak to you again a bit later.